number 12.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joe Panic becomes the first out of the inning. Gene Segura comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gene Segura is the second out of the opening frame. Duvall has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Reds, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
A high fastball is in there. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Center fielder.
Stepping up now, Billy Hamilton, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting fourth.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have them.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is at the plate. Jock Peterson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's Adrian now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Kershaw now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Kevin Blanco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura is there, and he puts this one away. Into the box now, number 35. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. On to first, a double play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Duvall is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Peraza.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Granderson is under it, 1 away. Digging in to try it again.
6,
Billy Hamilton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
First baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Number 35 is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Stepping into the box, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joe Panik becomes the first out of the inning. Gene Segura stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Cozart. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Zach Cozart
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is line to left, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock.
Right side.
Peterson.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high pop up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 down. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Hit to short. To his right, Seager. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in, Kevin Blanco.
Right fielder, Kevin Blanco.
And that misses, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mesoraco rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Cabrera onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Braun now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Duvall will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Billy Hamilton.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
In is Joey Votto now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he just misses with a curveball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there. Appealed down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Runner breaks for third. Hit to third. Segura has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. And striding in once again, Joe Panik. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Joe
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Peraza takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Gene Segura standing in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
That misses 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the...
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eugenio Suarez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Granderson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ground ball left side. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by. In now, number 35. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Peraza is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Grandal.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. They weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside. Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Kevin Blanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kevin Blanco.
Sent on the ground out to second. Panic's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Seager is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will. Here's Joe Panic. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Hit back toward the mound. Cozart is there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. At the plate, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in, Jock Peterson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And he'll get in there safely. Standing in, Curtis Granderson. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be real.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Line to the right side. But there to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number one. Now in the box, Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A windup and a 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen. To shut things down here in the 9th. Scooter Gennett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the second and 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Peterson is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3 innings of solid work. He deserves a lot of credit.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending.